This mall is absolutely massive, but check this out. We're in Christmas season right now, and you'd imagine that you'd have the Christmas tree, you have the gift boxes, really awesome decoration, but you'd expect to see somebody else, such as Santa Claus, right? Well, no, here it's Pikachu, and they have gone all out with Pokemon Christmas. I'm not sure what that's about. I guess it's just a promotional thing, but they have decked the entire park with, or they have decked out the entire mall with Pokemon. You can see the fixtures, the yellow for Pikachu, his lightning power or his lightning abilities. And you can see this giant globe, this giant balloon of Pikachu. There are tons and tons of Pokemon merchandise and activities, all sorts of things going on down there. And then also on the other side, so that's incredible how they've kind of designed this. And I'm going to go down there and check it out, see what that's all about, because I actually grew up, I actually got the tail end of Pokemon. So I used to buy the cards and I watched the TV show, and I actually got to watch the TV show when it first came out. So it's a good nostalgic environment for me, if you could put it that way, right? But wow, I can't believe how massive this mall is. I've read reports, articles on different news outlets about malls being totally empty in the U.S., but here, no. Today's actually a Tuesday. Today is actually a Wednesday, and the mall is, I don't want to say it's packed, but there's definitely a lot of people here. So it's just goes to show you what this mall is all about. I think at least here in Jakarta, malls always have like an ongoing event or ongoing activity, some kind of promotion to call attention. Like for example, the Pokemon Festival. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Pokemon Festival 2024. So they've coupled that with Christmas. You can see the Pokemon Christmas tree. And what's really cool, let me get closer so you can see. Oh my gosh, they've really gone all out. Wow. So you can see the ornaments are actually different Pokemon. You got Pikachus. Yeah, different Pokemon. I can't recognize them. Some of them are wearing a special outfit. But a lot of Pikachus. You can see. Wonder if there's any Bulbasaurs or Charizards. I'm not caught up with the different generations, but I stick to the 50 original Pokemon, or whatever that may be. Wow. You can see all the different Pokemons. There's one right there. Wow. Looks like people are having a blast celebrating the Pokemon Christmas, I guess I could call it. I'm gonna go down and check it out. Now I'm down here, but you can see the entrance. There's your Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Eevee, and some of the other Pokemons, but those are the most recognizable. But this is amazing. Let's look at this Christmas tree right here. Wow. Look at these Pikachus all over the place. Wow, different expressions. So they got Pikachu here in front of the Christmas tree with different expressions. It's like this is the information center. Let's see, what do they got? Oh, like looks like they have Pikachu Christmas dance. 21st, 22nd. Looks like these are the weekend live performances. Pikachu EDM show. Wow, that's crazy. So it looks like the weekends are kind of like the big events or the big showcase. But today's Wednesday, so probably not going to be seeing that. They also have some carnival games. You can throw a hoop over the cones. Oh, Jigglypuff. Very cool. Wow. Yeah, they've really gone all out with the Pokemon merchandise. Wow. So, oh, the Pokemon dance performance. So I guess like a bunch of Pikachus come out and start dancing. Lots of stuff going on around here. But there's another side to this event, or to the Pokemon Christmas Festival, as I'm calling it now. Oh, okay, so all the merch is over here. Lots of folks around here too. Wow. Oh, this is creative. They made a lightning. They made a lightning out of a Christmas, or, well, this is creative. They put Pikachu's lightning tail or lightning abilities inside the Christmas tree. Very cool. You can see from the bottom. So amazing. They really put a lot of work into all this. I didn't realize Pokemon was so big here in Indonesia, but apparently there's a big following. Wow. And just all the decorations here. Oh my goodness. This Christmas tree after Christmas tree. Looks like some folks are wearing some Pikachu hats. That's pretty cool. So it looks like there's a drawing for a motorbike. Huh. Partnership with Razer. Alright, cool. Shopping voucher, headset, an iPhone 15. What? iPhone 15? I thought they weren't letting iPhone 15 inside Indonesia, but apparently iPhone 15 is available through the Pokemon Festival. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, so this is the entrance to this merch shop. Guess they have a lot of Pokemon in this area, but grand prize of a motorcycle. That's pretty cool. Looks like they have all sorts of different cards. I had the original. I bought mine at 7-Eleven and I went crazy for them. And then I just sold them all. But yeah, I'm not a big Pokemon enthusiast anymore, as I used to be. But this is some cool merch. Oh, I love this Gengar bag. That is awesome. Gengar is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite Pokemon. Always loved that ghost genre, the ghost. I always like the ghost Pokemon, so those are cool. Looks like there's all sorts of different merchandise here. Wow. That's so cool. This bag, wow. I like that, the yellow to it. It like really blends in really nice. Really nice keychains here. Wow. These are all really nice. I want to see these toys. Are there toys? Oh, they got the new Pokemon cards. For me, I'm more of the classic Pokemon, the first generation of Pokemon. Those were some of my favorite. That's where all my memory lies. My memory lies in the first generation of Pokemon, and that's the nostalgia that I have. But it's really cool to see how the franchise has evolved and kind of taking on a different life and acquired a new generation. So that's pretty cool. But wow, they're definitely doing a lot with Pokemon here. Surprised to see that. So yeah, this shopping center, Central Park Mall in Jakarta, is super, super massive. It has like 5 stories and it's just super wide. It's unbelievable how big it is. I can't walk through it all, but one of my favorite, or one of the, well, I particularly like the basement. I think there's a lot of food, a lot of stuff going on. But you can see that there's just so much to see. There's just an immense amount of stores. It would be impossible and extremely crazy for me to record the entire mall. But I particularly like the basement. There's a bunch of things going on around here. Lots of different stores to see. This is a giant Miniso, which I don't believe Miniso is in the United States yet. Or maybe they are. I think one time I did see an announcement that they were coming to the US. But you can see how big and massive this mall is. The basement, which I'm in, has a bunch of food, a bunch of eatery. Also, the top floors also have lots of eateries. But it's just massive. It's like you could literally spend 2 to 3 days here and find something new every time you come. I think the basement has more of quicker foods. I don't want to say fast food, but kind of like an in-between, I guess you could say. But it's more fast food places in the basement. And it's just like a lot of snacks. I think the basement has more snacks and quicker food. So I think that's pretty cool. And you can see just massive amounts of merchandise. If you like shabu shabu, there's a Shabu Shabu Express. And what's pretty cool is over there I see a bot. That's pretty cool. You can see Indonesians love baked goods, treats, desserts. I see them all the time. They also, I think, are a particular fan of juices, just lots of juice-based drinks, I guess you could say. Sugarcane juice, one of my favorites. I love sugarcane. I'll probably get some later, but just walking around here, I just see so many desserts. It's incredible, you know? It's just like, how does all this stuff get sold? Sometimes I wonder about things like that when I walk through a mall, and sometimes I'll see like some stores are empty. But yeah, I mean, whatever food you're craving, you're definitely not going to be hungry here. There's just massive amounts of food. Let's look at this bakery. What the heck? This is like a Barbie themed bakery. It's incredible. Cupcakes, cakes of all sorts. It never ends in this mall with food. There's just so much food everywhere. I've had pepper lunch before, and I think it's okay. It's kind of like a hot plate, and the plate cooks your food. The plate is so hot that it cooks your food. Solaria. What the? Look at this. Wow. It's kind of a neat play on icon of ice cream. Could be seen as something else too. But you can see all sorts of different types of restaurants. Sate Gas Sanayan. Wow. Over here, Solaria. Solaria is a big franchise restaurant all over Indonesia. Their menu is massive. If I one time I went in there and their menu is they give you like a worksheet or a menu in a form of a checklist, and you pretty much tick what food you want. And so I think I mean, it's different. I'm not crazy about it, but every now and then, I guess it's okay. But this mall, I've been walking for around 15 minutes now, just in the basement. And these aisles are never ending. Wow. What the? Oh, never seen that before. Pakes noodle? Bake? Never heard of that. Looks like this part of the... Oh, okay, here's the end, I think. Oh, wow. I guess these are more of the offshore shops, but you can see I walked all the way over there. And that was a pretty long stretch. And it's just a massive mall. This is just one of the floors of this mall, and just seriously crazy amount of food. I think before they had a Carl's Jr., which surprised me. I didn't know Carl's Jr. operated in Indonesia. I'm not sure if they still operate, but I know that A&W has some location. I know A&W has some locations in Indonesia. So if you're craving a root beer float, guess that would be the place. I'm not a fan of A&W. I think I had it once when I was a kid. I had the root beer float. It was my first time and thought it was pretty cool. But besides that, I'm not a particular fan of A&W. So this is the other side of the basement. It's a different corridor, but lots of food here too. And keep in mind, it's a Wednesday, and this is just the basement, right? So those articles that I read sometimes about the malls in America being empty, not sure why. I'm not sure what the difference is between shoppers in Indonesia and shoppers in America. And they even have like online ordering systems here, like Shopee and Lazada. So it's kind of strikes me why shoppers, not that I'm advocating for malls or anything, but just kind of notice that difference, right? It's kind of interesting to me to see that difference, where this mall can get very packed, especially on the weekends. You can see the multitude of food just everywhere. Food I've never even heard of, like this. This is some kind of, what is this? Looks like cheesy pizza. I've never seen anything like this. It's like a combination of a pizza and like a chicken. I'm not sure, but yeah, not sure what that is. Yeah, it's just that's one of the great things about traveling. You bump into things that you never even realized existed. I think that's such a beautiful thing to be able to witness that and observe that, how different places come about with different things. I think it's pretty cool. But just the immensity of this mall is just so big. This mall is so big. Wow. So many food places here. Oh, I know this one, Ramen Ipudo. I've been to one of the locations here. It's just it's pretty good. Decent. Wow. Oh, they have a Wendy's here. Wow. I didn't realize Wendy's operated in Indonesia. I was hesitant to say that, but surprised. Wendy's. Huh. That's funny. I know they do. McDonald's operates here, Burger King, KFC, Pizza Hut, Domino's. I've seen them in Indonesia, but you can see some more. Oh, Vietnamese food right here. Not sure. I've never been here, but wonder how the taste is. But I already had too much pho in Vietnam. I'm like fud out. Just kind of a play on words there, but you can see how much food there is. And this is roti boy. I'm gonna have some of that later. I'm gonna make a video especially on that establishment because that bread is like some kind of, I don't know what it is. It's some kind of gold. It is so good. Oh my goodness. That place is just so good. My gosh. The first time I had roti boy, completely melted. It was just so delicious. Look at this place here too, Red Dog. Some of these places, I'm not really sure what they are, but apparently it's like a fried hot dog or corn dog. But wow, lots of baked goods, like I said earlier. It's incredible to see all these restaurants. I've always wondered what it would be like to open a restaurant. Then I was told that opening a restaurant is a very tough deal, especially since they go out of business very quickly. You can see they also have a Wingstop. Wow. Wingstop is here. What's this? This reminds me of the In-N-Out layout. This is like a straight up In-N-Out pattern right here. Wow. Fan fries, better fries, free refill sauce. Wow, this is a straight up In-N-Out. Like the whole, well, maybe like a 1950s style kind of burger. And if you're here, there is an aquarium inside this mall, which is pretty cool. I've been to it before years ago. Thought it was pretty nice. But just so much food. It's incredible to see just how many restaurants there are here. Even Korean food right here. Original Korean taste. Anyways, maybe one day I'll open a restaurant, but just a pipe dream for now. I've heard very crazy stories about operating a restaurant. Looks like there's more food up here. Wow, it's just never ending. Some of these stores you probably are familiar with, like Samsung. That's like a popular store, right? Or popular brand. You can see the aquarium is here. The Jakarta Aquarium Safari. It's a really nice aquarium. If you have time to check it out, I recommend it. They have a lot of exhibits, and I think it's pretty nice. So I think I'm on the other side of the mall. But looks like the Pokemon Festival continues on this side. This is another exhibition. Oh, wow. I didn't see this part. More merch. Oh, looks like this is like the performance area for Pokemon. Oh, wow. Charizard. Wow. Just look at that. Oh, it's a museum of sorts. Wow. Do they have the collector items here or what? Wow. Oh my gosh. They do have the collector cards. Where's 2006? That's my... Oh, where's the early 2000s? That's my deal right there. Looks like these are all recent. 2022, 2023. Wow. Looks like they're just filled with Pokemon merch. It's pretty awesome. It's yeah, I still can't believe how big Pokemon is here in Indonesia. It's incredible. Like, I would just not have imagined or associated. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just it's pretty cool to see how Pokemon is embraced here in Indonesia. So now it's nighttime. I've been in the mall for a little bit of a... I've been inside the mall for an hour or so. I just want you to see this tunnel through the inside. It is so beautiful. Looks like a caterpillar or like a snake, multicolored snake, multicolored caterpillar. And the view is just amazing once we get to that point over there. Wow, I can already see the little bit of the view here. But look at all the lights. It's nicely decorated. I know there's a little bit of a wind. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the audio too much. You can see the decoration. Wow. It's a little rainy, but just adds to the character of this area. But just look at the beauty. Look at the view. You got Pullman Hotel over there. Wow. So this is the tunnel that connects two giant malls together, or maybe one giant mall and one kind of giant mall. I don't know. But they're both connected through this bridge and then through the basement. You can see the traffic on this side. It's so beautiful. Just this view is this view is so beautiful. Wow. I love how all the lights are sparkling. They're all lit up. My gosh. It's just an amazing walk. Once you see the exterior of this bridge, it's gonna have an even more beautiful effect. But just so beautiful. And then on this side, there is a garden that is also very beautiful. So you'll see how it's all decorated. There's also a little lake or man-made lake or fountain. Not sure what you would call it, but it's what it is. Just one of the most beautiful malls I've seen or been to. I think it's just very well maintained, very well decorated, and yeah, just lots of events here. Lots of events. And sometimes I've heard, and the last time I came, this was years ago, every Friday they had some kind of pet reunion on the bottom floor. So a lot of pet owners like to bring their dogs and just kind of hang out, chill. And you can see that the garden has transformed into a Christmas garden. The bridge runs through over there, completely lit up on the outside. It looks like a tunnel or like a snake, I guess you could call it. But just look at the beauty of the lights everywhere. My goodness. Just so beautiful. There's actually fish. There's fish in that pond or lake or river. I don't know what you want to call it, but body of water. But you could see the koi fish. They're just swimming along just randomly. Oh, it looks like someone's down there. Maybe are they feeding them? I'm not sure. But just so gorgeous. My gosh, it's just a beautiful view. I mean, this is just an amazing place to be. Nicely decorated, and you will notice that the theme here appears to be the Pokemon Christmas, and they've made a giant Pikachu in front of this Christmas tree, which has not lit up yet, but you can see that Pikachu is standing right in front, center front of the Christmas tree. It's gonna light up. It should light up later, but wow. So many Pikachus down there. There must be like 20 Pikachus or more. And then Pikachus lined up all over that garden area. Just Pikachus everywhere. This is the entire view. Giant mall. Whew. I think Indonesia has a different take on how people go to the mall. I think Indonesians go to the mall to hang out or to meet people, and not so much shopping, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know, to be honest, but I feel like there's a different behavior towards malls in the US and malls in Indonesia. And the tree has lit up thanks to Pikachu's lightning abilities or electric abilities. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that is so beautiful. You got the Christmas tree, you got some Christmas panels. You can't really see them that well because of the camera, but there's like some kind of like window panels right on the side. I'll go down there in a little bit, but you can see how the tree is just changing colors, different colors, and Pikachu right dead center. The floor has also lit up down there. That's so nice. I'd say Pikachu would be a great addition to as a mascot for Christmas. I think Santa Claus has has taken that spot for quite a while, right? No, I'm just joking, but it's amazing how this has been transformed with the Pokemon twist to it. You can see that the koi fish are here. They're all gathered and just kind of swimming around. Would you look at that? Lots of different colors, and there's a beautiful cat here just staring at the koi fish. I wonder what the cat is thinking. Probably craving a fish. He's looking at us now, but that's kind of funny. A cat staring at the koi fish. Wow. But yeah, this is another beautiful area, which is the ground floor. But the Pikachu is right over here. It's a big tree. So there it is, Pikachu. You can see those are the panels the LED or the panels next to Pikachu with the Christmas tree in the background. And so many Pikachus just all over the place, different expressions, different gestures. I think that's incredible how they've decked this out. It's like Christmas with Pikachu kind of theme going on. But this garden is just beautiful. It's just so well decorated, so well maintained. A lot of folks taking pictures of the Pikachu Christmas. Pikachu with so many people taking pictures of the Pikachu. That's awesome. The view's incredible. You can see over here all the Pikachus are here. Just all over the garden. The entire garden has been lit up with Pokemon. There's some Pokemon over here. Not sure which these Pokemon are, but you got the fire Pokemon here. You got green Pokemon over there, maybe the leaf or plant-based Pokemon. Just all over the place. Wow. I like this quote here. Please love me. Don't step on me. Mr. and Mrs. Grass. Yep. That's a nice nice way to say don't step on the grass, right? Wow. All the lightning Pokemon, which is Pikachu. I like this restaurant over here. I'm not sure what that is. Dragon and cow. Huh. Wonder what kind of food they sell there. But I'm going over to this spot, which is even bigger, which has these stairs that are lightly lit, that are all lit. Looks beautiful. Wow. Look at this garden over here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is so beautiful. That is so Christmas right there. Wow. They did a really great job. Oh, the flowers are twinkling. Let's look at that. Oh, Eevee's there. Eevee's on the other side. You can see the flowers and the trees have twinkles to them. Just makes it look so majestic. Wow. This is an incredible place. You know, it's you don't expect to, or a lot of people don't think of Jakarta having a massive mall, shopping center like this, but hey, here it is. So look at these stairs. They're all like lit. It just makes for a beautiful effect. This area is called Tribeca. Wonder if that's a play on with New York. But wow. More food. Not surprised. Wow. Very nice. It's a beautiful view. The whole Christmas theme. And I'm looking at the different restaurants here, the dining guide, and you have different places like Harlan and Holden Coffee, Monsieur Spoon, Artisan Culinary Group, and then here you have a restaurant called Good SHT. I wonder what that's all about. I wonder if I'm reading it correctly. So I think this is it. Ending the video with this incredible view of Central Park. Christmas time.